So here is Calypso that we've just given water to. He's come out to investigate. Hello, beautiful baby. And while we've got it in my hand, we're going to show you some of the critter keepers. So in here is Chilobrachys, my Mystica, who is a Chilobrachys species. The nano chinny, what's it called? That used to be the electric blue. And then here, hi, we have Flash. This is Flash, who is another Chilobrachys, the Huahini, and then Meadow, who's also a Huahini in here. So you can see that even though we're in a critter keeper, there's it's very humid still. It keeps the humidity, and I do that by mixing vermiculite. You can see quite a lot of it at the bottom, like here, and then mixed in here, bigger pieces. And then I mix moss in too, and I also mix in springtails. So the springtails eat the mould. So strangely, I do have less of a problem in the moisture dependent species with mould, because I think it's because of the springtails. So if it's wet enough, the springtails survive and they breed and then they eat the mould. But in like this enclosure, so you can see some mould here. So that's in here as enclosure because I want some damp in it. Oh yeah, there's Ophelia's enclosure with more mould, because they need some humidity, but not as much as the Chilobrachys. And then I end up with mould because I think because the springtails don't survive as much. That's my only thought. So yeah, it's strange that I actually have more mould problems in the in-between moisture species. There's Ruby with more mould that I need to sort out. So basically the really wet species and the really dry species don't have mould, but the in-between ones I do have problems with, if anyone's got any ideas about that. So yeah, basically the critter keepers, I really like them because they give a lot of ventilation, which I feel is important when especially when it's very wet, to circulate the air. So yeah, people worry it's going to dry out, which it would do if you just used cocoa fibre in there. So we're going to move on over here. There's a messy room over there, so we're going to move around this way and go here. I don't do technology very well. I'm not very good at editing or using any video program, so this is obviously not edited at all. So we're going to show you some other enclosures. We have this, it's called Reptizoo, if you can see that. And in here is, who are you? Hi! Yeah, this is Danica. So she is a Tilotocatl vegans. Obviously little sling. I got this Reptizoo one from the spider shop. They've not always got them in stock, but they're very good for little slings. Yeah, so it slides like that. Don't want to disturb it too much. And they seem to be, as far as I can tell, they're watertight. So they'll keep some, so they're better if they need some humidity in there. And then this one has got Dorian, which is my Bacillitherium metallica. Again, there's mould in here, which I need to rehouse her really. Oh, hello. Hello, Baba. There she is, Alex. Oh, so cute. She's not molted in ages. She's got a really fat bum. But yes, so again, we're having this problem with the intermediate humidity species with mould. But other than that, it is good. This is like a mantis. This is what I used to keep my mantis in, with the this bit at the top, the mantis to hang on to. I do have these ones too, but sadly this seller was on eBay and they stopped making them. These were good because they're like magnetic lids. At first I thought they were watertight, but if you pour enough water in, they're not watertight. It does fall out a bit. And then we have some of these little pots. This is like, this was a hummus pot. Hi baby. So Pandora is in there. Hello my darling. I quite like this pot, this type of pot, for the humidity dependent. She's another Chilibrachys. These pots are good in general, but this one is like indented, so it, oh, hello. Hello Norbert. So this is Norbert. Oh, look at all that web. I don't like this type of pot because it's like, it goes inwards rather than outwards on the lid. So if they make a lot of housing like towards the lid, it's hard to like get it on without squashing them. So I like to place it just on until they've gone underground. So I don't recommend that type of lid. This lid's better because it like goes outwards. Spinoza is in here, who is another Chilibrachys. So these are very good for Chilibrachys when obviously these are watertight.